got 5 rebounds tonight.
Even though Charlotte was able to climb back into relevancy in the East last year, they still had trouble dealing with those strong teams out west.
And the wide open shot from Green. Duncan kicks to Mills. Here's Bellinelli. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And Charlotte isn't alone when it comes to East teams having trouble with the Western Conference.
Yeah, they were 13-17 last year against the West. The former Bobcats, current Hornets. But, if they can get that number to around 500 this year, they'll have a great chance to move up in the Eastern picture.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Biyombo checks in for Al Jefferson. And Vonleh subbed in for Marvin Williams. Here's Williams. Williams missing again.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Kid Gilchrist throws it down.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Mills dishes to Duncan. And now running up the court, Stevenson dishing it up. And slam dunk by Kid Gilchrist.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Yeah, absolutely. They made the steal pay dividends instantly in the open floor.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Mills. Fires for 3. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Mills has got 5 points so far. Here's Williams. Passes it to Vonleh. Back to Williams. Jacks up a 3. Can't hit. And a tight game here as we end the first half. It's Charlotte. They lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Come on. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
What a game here for Walker. He has 11 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And those steals are all the evidence you need of just how high his basketball IQ is. He really sees the floor well defensively.
Kid Gilchrist and Vonleh at the forwards. Walker runs the point with Stevenson flanking him. And it's Jefferson in at the center. So that's the Hornets 5. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, the Spurs, not necessarily a glamour franchise, but maybe the NBA's model franchise. The longest streak of 50-win seasons in league history, 5 championships, and a litany of former Spurs working as head coaches and GMs around the league. Tim Duncan said people aren't envious of their image, but they're envious of how they run things. They get it done, Kevin.
They sure do. An incredible run. Thanks, Doris. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Michael Kidd Gilchrist missing 6 weeks last season with a broken hand, and frankly, he took a step back overall. His numbers getting worse almost across the board.
It's stolen by Jefferson. Kid Gilchrist with it. Leonard picks him up. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Jefferson. That's good. Jefferson's got 10.
They've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defenders draped all over him.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
Feeds it to Leonard. Fades back. Another miss by Leonard.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Ginobili's checked in for Green. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Parker outside. From outside the arc. The shot misses. Walker with some nice D.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
Pass to Jefferson. Blocked. And he gets it to go.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Leonard kicks to Parker. Clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
He gives them a double-digit lead. And now it's an 11-point Hornets lead. There's the pick. Wing shot on the way. And that one comes up a bit short.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Duncan misses.
And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that shot badly.
Steve, I sense some frustration here. It seems like they're getting a little frustrated. It's understandable because they've given up this big run.
Goes up on the high post. Rebound San Antonio. Duncan's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Well, for Tim Duncan and the Spurs, an incredible legacy of dominance. In his 17 years in the league, the Spurs have never won less than 61% of their games. Not to mention, of course, 5 finals appearances and 4 NBA championships.
There's the pick. It's stolen by Duncan. To the inside. Here's Leonard. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
Well, it all stems from the aggressive defense. And when you attack defensively and you can force some mistakes, now it's off to the races.
And the Spurs have done an amazing job, Clark, over the years surrounding Duncan with the right kind of talent.
And Tim Duncan has done a great job leading and making adjustments in his own game. They're a team with great scouting and development of their players. You talk to players who've been there. That's one of the things they rave about, Kevin, is they get the attention for their individual development. And all of their players were not lottery picks. Most of them were mid, late, first-round picks, some second-round guys. And it's just another example of doing it the right way at the highest level.
Ginobili dishes to Parker. Duncan outside. He feeds it to Ginobili. Stolen by Henderson. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Keith Gilchrist throws it down.
Impressive play there. They have been really good offensively.
Piling up the points en route to this big lead, guys. I mean, they've been unstoppable.
Anderson with it. He's picked up by Parker. Walker's shot is off.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
And here they go. And the jam by Gerald Henderson.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
San Antonio calls timeout. Al Jefferson signed by the Bobcats last season to a big money 3-year contract. In the franchise's 9 seasons, they never had a big man average at least 16 points a game.
Yeah, he's easily, by far their best scoring big man ever. At almost $14 million a season, he better be. He is, though. He's really a potent scorer in the low post.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Williams, he's checked in for Vonleh. Lance Stevenson comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Williams in for Gerald Henderson. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Matt Bonner, he's checked in for Splitter. Diaw comes in for Duncan. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Mills in for Parker.
And for Jefferson and the Bobcats last season, the big challenge, finding him room to operate inside. Not a team stocked with three-point shooters, but they found a way to make it work. Jefferson had a big season.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And Jefferson, not really an instinctive defender inside. Joining the Bobcats team that had struggled getting stops in years past, but they made some significant strides in that area under Coach Clifford, and surprisingly, were one of the league's top defensive teams.
Here's Walker. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. The kick out to Williams. 6 to shoot. Jefferson down low. He's against Bonner. And Jefferson gets double teamed. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Green, he's checked in for the Spurs.
In for the Spurs.
1:10 left to play here in the third. Here's Bellinelli. San Antonio again missing.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clint.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
Tries to hit him. Williams with the block. And the basket. Good. And the Hornets lead by 19.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
So it's the Hornets now. 34 seconds left for the third. And Walker kicks to Williams. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Williams. 17 points now in the game for Walker. And the foul on Mo Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so it's San Antonio with it. 19-point game.
And I think the work on the boards has been a big key for their success in this game, guys.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. It's been total control on the boards for him.
Stevenson passes to Walker. 1 second left. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Boy, they've been so sound offensively in the second half. I love the way they're playing.
Yeah, there's really no comparison in the shooting percentages between the teams since the break.
Hornets leading by 21. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Mills out there with Green. Then there's Bellinelli. Then it's Bonner. And it's Diaw in at the 4 spot. The kick out to Williams. The 3. And the shot is good. Williams.